So I just thought I'd say thank you to all those who are subscribed and following me. If you're not and you're liking what I'm doing, then hit the like or follow button or subscribe button or whatever. And I just thought I'd do a few videos across the next few weeks, just sort of introducing who I am and blah, blah, blah. So I'm V, born Vivian, and called Viv quite often, but I don't like that. So I've changed my name to V, just the letter V. That's sort of to identify me as agendered, not really adhering to female or male or whatever. Doesn't really go further than that. I'm queer, basically. I was diagnosed autistic 2 years ago nearly, awaiting an ADHD diagnosis. Was diagnosed dyslexic when I was 21 in the last year of my philosophy degree. So I do like sort of thinking about why things are the way they are, blah, 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 blah. So as a business owner, I support neuroqueer people to take up their space in the world. And that can mean anything along the lines of using their voice authentically, looking at their identity and how they present in a neurotypical world or a heterosexual world. And very much based on the wonderful writings of Nick Walker, where she talks about coming up with the term neuroqueer at the same time as a few other people. But she's got a wonderful page doing an introduction on it, so I'll post that on this video because it's well worth going and reading. But there's sort of 8 main points, but the one that really got me, other than the fact that I am both neurodivergent and queer, is the idea around working to transform social and cultural environments in order to create spaces and communities and ultimately a society in which engagement in any and all of practices around being different, neurotypical, queer, being who you are, standing up for what you want and really embodying who you want to be is permitted, accepted, supported and encouraged. So one of my big things in what I do as a sort of living around looking after my family and stuff is to make sure that you understand that you're a miracle. The likelihood of you being here is very small, mathematically speaking. So be the best version of you, whatever that is. That doesn't have to be the best version from external standpoint, like, oh, you've got to get all the best grades at school or be, the top of your career or whatever. It means being the best version of yourself, how you want to be, taking up your space in the world and making sure that you understand that you're totally amazingly awesome, unique, and you have gifts to share with people, etc, etc. So I just thought I'd do that little intro to say a bit about who I am, and as I said, I'll do some more over the coming weeks. And if you're following me, that's fantastic. If you'd like me to do other stuff, then just send me a message and say I'd love to hear more about this or more about that. But whatever you do, remember you're amazing.